Well, good morning, good morning. I am headed for Stripers today, but I got some friends right here to send me off. They heard me out here this morning and decided to come out here and investigate. They were hollering at me a couple minutes ago, but that's all right. So I'm gonna go over my kayak before I head out. It's been a while since I've had it, so now I'm gonna show you. That's the lunch, snacks, and a few extras like my gloves, my fishing license, stuff like that. That's why I keep that. Then I got tackle box, got my anchor, and what I put on new today is, or not, I didn't put it on today, a couple weeks ago, but I put on anchor trolley. It locks in place right here. I can unlock it, move it back and forth. I can position my kayak the way I want to fish it. My oar's right there. There's my oar, my PFD. Got my kayak or my net set up right here. Okay, got the stadium style seat, but it's a comfy seat, but not an all day seat. So what I did is I took this black foam here. So you got this foam here that's really sturdy, stiff. And then I took this foam here that is like really squishy. Feels really nice on the butt cheeks. It doesn't get all nasty and hard, make your ass hurt. I got my pliers I attached to the seat. I got my new, well, it's not a new one, I've had it for a while, but this is for my new GoPro Hero 8. And of course, my fish finder is all set up. I got my poles set up, my extra battery for my fish finder, and of course, my 4505 Cracklins. And here's my GoPros right here, so I can get them all set up. My camera stick right here, I got to get it set up, but looks like it's full of moisture. Tackle pack. And me. So let's get rolling. Make it happen. Well, got some friends that follow me. Yeah, they're just over here. They're curious. What the hell's that in the water? The deer are out this morning. This is the second flock of deer. I heard deer that I've seen. Got the buck standing there on the hill watching me. It's like 2 or 3 others bedded down up there. They don't know what to think of me. Oh wow, look at them over there. Holy moly, there's a shitload of them up there. All right. Yep. I'm back to where I was anchored up at. I'm seeing a lot of marks. Nothing's hitting. I mean, I did have one hit down there further, but for some reason it just had bam bam and then boom, it's gone. So I'm gonna sit here, have something to eat, get powered back up, so that way when I have to row back home, I got plenty of energy. So I'm doing my favorite mustard on, Honey Dijon. And then doing a little olive oil mayo. I'm sitting here watching these marks swim underneath me, which is kind of irritating. But, ooh, look at those. Oh man, it'd be nice if something was hitting. It'd be real nice. And we're talking roast beefish. Fold this back up, put it back in the box. All right. Peace. Well, this has been a pretty frustrating day. For the most part, coming out here, I didn't mark any fish whatsoever. And then when I got out here to where I am, to my big spot, and I normally catch really nice stripers. I've seen some marks, but just swam right underneath the kayak, didn't touch the baits, didn't hit the lures. Well, that's all I was using was lures, but still didn't hit shit. Just an extremely frustrating day. Plus, my spot out here, I got out here and there was only like an average of 1.5 feet of water. And if you see all that, that was about 1.5 feet of water until I got to that big rock over there. And it went from about 1.5 feet of water to 7-8 feet of water. And that's where I seen the concentration of fish at. But even with the concentration of fish I found there, they were not biting whatsoever. So I don't know what the deal is today. The water is around 46 to 51 degrees. Like right now, where I'm at, it's 1.5 feet of water. And I've never been out here when the water's been this low. So it is extremely frustrating. There's points where I was actually hitting the bottom with my paddle, which kind of freaked me out because I don't want to get stuck out here in the middle of nowhere. There's no reception. So, like I said, really frustrating. All right, well, I'm going to sign off and call it a day. Peace. Well, in my fish spot where I want to be. Have a little problem with my GoPro. My other GoPro is a GoPro 8. Just got it. found out is too big for my underwater camera shield or case. So, been marking some pretty decent fish. So hopefully we can get a fish on camera. So let's get going. You dick. All I need, first fucking cast. Fucking kidding me? What is? Oh, by the way, I'm fishing with a rattle trap right now. Let's see if we can get it on the camera. So that's my rattle trap I'm using right now. Looks like a little perch. So that didn't feel good. Oh, come on. still have, I got a rattle trap on this side here. Different color. So let's give her a roll. Okay, this really ain't good. I am actually out of the kayak, walking in the mud. And this fucking kayak is being a fucking bitch. So yeah, this is not good. Oh, now it wants to fucking... Oh, I'm getting so fucking frustrated. This ain't even fucking worth the day. This is supposed to be a good day, and here I am walking in the frickin' mud with a kayak that just wants to fucking go wherever the fuck it wants to go. Can you say frustrated, fucker? Yeah, I am frustrated. Out. Well, I got one. Oh, man. He actually got into my other line. He's not a real big one, but I got one. Not a real big one. But you know what? The day is okay now. It is okay now. Yes. Let's go ahead and get a... There he goes. Oh my God. I got one. He got everything wrapped up, but you know what? I got one today. I got one. May have been a baby, but you know what? I don't care. A fish is a fish. Alrighty. Well, I'm back to my truck. I lost one of my camera rigs. I didn't lose the camera itself, but I lost the arm to the kayak setup that you attach the camera to. Didn't know it until I got back to the shore. Well, I was by the shore the whole time. It's a little surprising. Water depth, average water depth was anywhere from 6 inches to 2.5 feet, mostly. As you see in the video, I had to get out and walk my kayak back across an area where that is normally 3 or 4 feet deep. And truthfully, when I went out today, it was like a foot deep. And when I came back, I couldn't even get my kayak across it. So, yeah, we got some water issues going on. That's for damn sure. Here, let me put my bodega tackle hat back on so you don't see that bald ass head. A little late, but whatever. Only consolation to the day is I did catch one, and caught it a little stormy, a little chartreuse stormy. But other than that, it was a baby, wasn't healthy. I mean, when it was fighting, it didn't even really put up a fight. So, yeah, the water quality is not real good. The area where I was catching all my 30 inchers, 36 inchers is like 1.5 feet deep. One part of the area where I was paddling that ended up being bedrock. I caught it with my paddles, and it was about 20, 30 yards of straight up bedrock, which kind of surprised me because this is all mud flats out here. It's all muddy. But to hit that solid rock with my paddles, it jarred the shit out of me. But other than that, it was one hell of a row back. Especially when I came back around the curve here and into the wind. And even though I was digging in, I was still getting pushed backwards. So, until we get some rain, I'm done with this spot out here for a while. I mean, truthfully, the only fishing area you got is maybe a 500-yard stretch before you hit where you're not supposed to be fishing. And right now, that area is like 6 to 8 feet deep. And that's where the concentration of fish are, but they're concentrated in it with all kinds of bait, so they're feeding on bait. They're not hungry. They're not eating. All right, people. Peace.